The wildlife is calling my name. I gotta go and chase it. I'm geared up and ready for the game. Now it's time to face it. The great outdoors is my room to play. I'm gonna hunt, fish, love every day. I'm gonna hunt, fish, love every day.
Whoa.
Hi, and welcome to this edition of Hunt, Fish, Love. I'm Austin, your host, and today we're going to take some close-up looks at some of the great shots we made this season. Seen through the eyes of the GoPro. Then it's exciting walleye fishing on the Missouri with Lieutenant Joel Peterson, a South Dakota highway patrolman who wrote me a ticket to fun.
That was your pole.
Yeah. Then I'm back in the basement with Ballistic Bernie talking about some very old guns. Hunt, Fish, Love is brought to you by the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, DriveSafeSD.com, by Sanford Orthopedic Sports Medicine, Runnings, Billion Automotive, Boyd's Gun Stocks, and Federal Premium Ammunition.
I'm gonna hunt, fish, love every day.
Look at these faces. The silly, the surly, the shouldn't be driving. Every day in the U.S., 27 people die from drunk driving. Won't you help? For just 15 minutes a night, you can give one of these men a safe ride home. Right now, someone needs you to be a designated driver. Let them know you're here to help.
The positive impact we get to make in people's lives is very rewarding. Far too often, people suffer with pain for far too long. They may limp along with a bad knee or sore wrist. Nowhere is it written that we're supposed to suffer with pain.
That's why we're here. That's why we trained, to make a difference for every patient we see.
Visit ChooseTheExperts.com to learn more.
Before the dawn, before the decoys, before the call. It starts with a passion, and that passion starts at Runnings. The best gear and supplies from the most trusted brands in hunting. When you get the shot, will you be ready? Runnings, your home, farm, and outdoor store.
A storm is coming to the prairie, and the ringneck pheasant can't escape its fury. Federal Premium Ammunition introduces Prairie Storm FS Lead. Prairie Storm combines Flight Stopper lead, premium lead, and the Flight Control wad, giving hunters edge-to-edge pattern consistency, longer ranges, and more pellets in the critical zone. Prairie Storm from Federal Premium Ammunition. Every shot counts.
When this season of Hunt, Fish, Love started, and we went out to hunt at Rosewood Barn,
You got one?
I asked my guys, who I call the Magnificent Seven, to mount cameras on their guns, and they said, okay. So I mounted 7 GoPros on the barrel of those 7 guns. Now, I love GoPros, but they didn't get along very well with the hard and heavy recoil of those shotguns.
Shot, Jeff. Great shot.
And I was just finding that out.
Yeah, pull it back the best you can. Sorry. I'm learning as I go with those GoPros. You got to about cement glue them down. I might get the shot, but then the recoil, it'll be done.
We worked our way around all those challenges, and thanks to some great shooting and those 7 GoPros, we got some pretty good shots of roosters going down. Pretty raw and uncut. GoPro shots that are fun to watch.
They're crossing to the right! All right, be ready. They got birds moving. Custer, hup.
Rooster! All right, Addie, find a bird.
That way, you shouldn't turn around and come down on me. I mean, on my head, almost on my head. Oh, I'm serious.
What'd you think?
That was awesome.
I even grabbed my shotgun towards sunset. And that GoPro I had mounted made for a very cool view of the kill.
I didn't miss him, did I?
Now on this shot, I was sure I had missed it.
I missed. Is he?
But I was wrong. I had nailed
I
it.
saw him fall.
Watch this view of the shot, and then I'll zoom in with Irvin's camera.
I missed.
I got him on that first shot.
Is
He just didn't know it yet.
I saw him fall. Rooster!
Here's some of the best shots from Jeff Miller and his brother-in-law, Dr. Jeff Elhoff. Mr. 20 gauge, right on target.
Come on, girl! Rooster! Good girl, Addie. Yeah. Rooster! Rooster!
That day in the field, 7 guys were trying to look down their gun barrel past a camera. And for never having practiced that, they did pretty doggone well. But now I mount all the GoPros on their heads. It saves me from losing them, like I lost this one in the field the first day. By the way, if you find it, you can keep it. Coming up on Hunt, Fish, Love.
And congratulations, you got the first one.
Well, I actually kind of cheated there. That was your pole. So,
Nah,
well, my grandpa always said, if you're not cheating, you're not trying hard enough.
there you go.
Consider the turtle. Hello, Mr. Turtle. Turtles have a hard shell to protect their delicate bodies. Inside the shell, it's safe. Outside, not so safe. The same goes for humans and our delicate bodies. Outside the car, not safe. Inside, much safer. Your seatbelt keeps you in a much safer place. It's safer inside. Learn from the turtle. Stay inside. Stay alive.
This is the revolutionary At-One adjustable gun stock from Boyd's. It lets you adjust stock length or comb height at the push of a button. Adjust the fit for you or for someone else. Like all Boyd's gun stocks, At-One is built tough with laminated hardwood. and available for virtually all popular rifle models and in an array of colors. With the @1 adjustable gun stock, any gun can fit anyone.
Before the calm, before the hunt, before the climb, it starts with a passion, and that passion starts at Runnings, the best gear and supplies from the most trusted brands in hunting. When you get the shot, will you be ready? Runnings, your home, farm, and outdoor store.
The positive impact we get to make in people's lives is very rewarding. Far too often, people suffer with pain for far too long. They may limp along with a bad knee or sore wrist. Nowhere is it written that we're supposed to suffer with pain.
That's why we're here. That's why we trained, to make a difference for every patient we see.
Visit ChooseTheExperts.com to learn more.
My wife and I went west on our way to Pier to fish on the Missouri with Lieutenant Joel Peterson of the South Dakota Highway Patrol. And when I got out of the car that day, this was our very first meeting.
How you doing? I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
Joel Peterson.
It's very nice to meet you.
Austin Vandersloot, and we're gonna do some fishing today. Huh?
We are.
How's Pier?
Love it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't live anywhere else.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah. And how's the fishing?
It has been very good.
Yeah. Well, you know, this is the first time we've met.
It is.
And the only thing missing for you is some Hunt, Fish, Love clothing. We're gonna get that on you.
Outstanding.
And then we're ready to hit the waters, kill some eyes, right?
Let's do it.
Man, it's really good to see. I'm looking forward to the day.
It should be great.
Good
It should be good.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
It was a gorgeous day. My good friend from Pier, Lee Axtell, had arranged this rendezvous, and Joel already had a plan and a place. This guy kind of knows where school is in session, and it wasn't very long, we were on our way to Walleye World.
"18, 19 miles south on the Mighty Mo. And we are here, just turning noon on the Missouri River, and it is absolutely gorgeous out here. We're hoping to bring some walleyes into the boat very soon. So you got some young fella, some young lady who's out here and wants to do the first time they want to go walleye fishing. They're going to the shop, they're going to buy the rod and reel, they're going to buy the bait. What's a fundamental thing you think you'd get?
You know, for myself, and I have a lot of friends that fish with the $100 and $200 rods and reels set up. For somebody in the very beginning, if they got the boat or even shore fishing, myself, I get a pretty decent reel, which you can find a really decent one for $40, $50. And you get a rod set up somewhere in that 30 to 40, you know, so you're total vested for all of it $100. And then you know, I tie my own spinners, so that makes it a little less expensive when you're doing there. But you know, you can get a nice rod and reel setup for $80, $100 and catch as many fish as the guys using the $200, $300 setups.
Yeah, that's definitely for sure.
Yep.
Joel and I were talking about antelope hunting, and the rods started to
Joel,
bend.
There's one.
Oh, got one.
Yep. There. Oh, you come off.
Oh, that was close.
Dang it. That was a nice fish.
Yeah.
That was a bigger fish.
Those misses started to pile up.
He was there. I saw him jerking. Yep, we still got crawler on. You're good.
One by one, we missed again.
Nope, he let go.
He let go?
Yep.
The walleyes were slipping away from us.
Yep, he let go. He was there.
Joel thought it was
Right
time to
about
make a
half mile
move.
Back up where those stumps are and just past that, because we had a couple bites there.
Okay.
And then we'll go from there.
Okay, cool.
A ton of decoys.
We're standing there in our new spot talking about goose hunting.
Sheehan pits just north of town is all public.
Suddenly.
Here we go. There's a fish. There we go.
Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think that's going to be a keeper. It's going to be pretty close.
Here we go. Here we go. Nice. Nice.
I think that might be a keeper.
Congratulations, my friend.
First fish of the day.
First fish of the day belongs to Joel Peterson.
Out of there.
Oh, that's a nice fish.
That is a nice fish.
Oh, that's pretty.
I'll take
Show this off.
I will.
Yeah.
Get this out of the way.
You can tell right away how many inches that is. That looks to be 16, 17.
I would say he's going to be pretty darn close to 16 inches.
Yeah.
Between 15 and a half and 16. I'll grab my little.
And congratulations, you got the first one.
Well, I actually kind of cheated there. That was your pole. So
Nah.
But my grandpa always said, if you're not cheating, you're not trying hard enough.
There you go.
16 and a half.
That's nice. 16 and a half.
That is a nice fish. Well, you
a
bet.
Sweet. That is a sweet fish.
Perfect.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Way to go, sir.
Let's get some more. I'd at least set the hook. Oh, yeah.
I got one. I got my first one.
I'm hoping it's a fish.
Oh, it's a fish. I can feel it.
You can feel it fighting?
Oh, yeah, I can feel it.
Oh, yeah. Another dandy.
Oh, sweet.
Very nice.
Pretty good size, too.
Yeah, I'd say he's all of 15, 16.
That's a solid 15.
Yep, I would agree with you. I'll get him off there.
Let you check that.
Let you hold him and show him off just a little bit.
Oh, yeah. First one.
19 foot of water.
First one of the day for me. I guarantee you it's not 17 or 16, but that's a solid.
I'll make sure.
Yep.
15 and an eighth.
About 15 and an eighth. You got it down to an eighth of an inch. Let's see that, baby.
That is a dandy fish. That's a good eater right there.
That is a good eater. Put him in the box.
You bet.
Oh,
you bet.
Sweet.
I took my boss and his son, this is quite a few years ago, and his stepdad is from Vietnam. And we took him out and we just had a super time. But my son was sitting in the back corner of the boat and my boss was right in front of him. And I am not kidding you, Cole was catching, my boss couldn't get a bite. And they switched. Cole had reeled up, put his down, and John said, here, you hold on to my pole. And my son caught another fish on his pole, and it was just,
funny.
My boss said, I'm about ready to, here we go.
That's fun. You got another one? Oh,
yeah, there we go.
That one.
Here you go.
Oh,
here you go.
That was mine
That was
anyway.
your pole.
Yeah. Oh, this one.
It feels good.
Honestly, this one feels bigger.
Yep.
17. It's got to be 17. Hard. It hit hard.
Oh,
got off.
Come off.
He came off. Oh,
I
man.
saw the glance of him. I guarantee you that was a big fish.
Oh, man. Oh, that felt so good, too. Oh, I'm telling you, that felt so good. When I was pulling him up, I could tell he was, from that first fish to the second fish, there was at least a 6 ounce difference.
Yeah. You got him within 6 feet of the boat.
Yeah.
Just but that's why they call it fishing and not catching.
Bang, I said it and it was it. That was it. It was in the boat.
Well, and one of the things I think is important, especially for beginning fishermen, if in doubt, set the hook.
Yeah.
You're not out anything.
Yeah, exactly.
It's one of those things I always say, yeah, give it a whirl. I taught my son that right away, and I'll tell you what, he's quite the fisherman at times. He gets a little cocky. He'll talk a lot of smack.
Wait a minute. 14-year-old boy being cocky.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that, would you?
No.
That rotten bugger, I'll tell you, when he's on fish, oh boy, he can make your life miserable real quick.
We were not miserable that day, that's for sure. And when we were all done, we had some good eaters in the boat, good stories to share, and good memories to take home to family and friends. It was absolutely gorgeous out there on the Missouri, and I was with my new best friend Joel, and I knew that day I had to do this again. And so we will, on a future episode this season.
Oh, yeah. Here.
On this side of you.
Oh, he's not that far.
Oh, there he is. Nice.
Go.
That's going to be a keeper.
Well, this has been a beautiful day, fabulous day.
It has.
And we got to do this again.
We will.
And real soon. You got this kind of weather, and you're going to have some October and November days that are going to be 50, 60, 70.
Yes.
So we'll do that again. And caught some walleye today, and some nice walleye, 17.
Yeah.
15 and a half.
Yeah. Good eaters.
Yeah. Well, Joel, and getting to know you and getting to hear some of the stories too, and we got more stories I want to share with the people. But I want to thank you.
You are so welcome
for inviting us out, and I look forward to doing this again. I could become a regular, and I hope you will too.
I hope you take me up on it, because I do enjoy going out and meeting new people, and it's been an enjoyable day.
For a guy who doesn't do it as a profession, you know a lot about fishing, and I really appreciate that. And I love hearing you talk about it. And we got more things we can share with the folks when we get back on here, okay?
Absolutely. Let's get together soon.
We'll do it.
We had pulled in some great fish that day from the beautiful waters of the Missouri River. And I had made a new friend who looked pretty darn good in that Hunt Fish Love cap. That fall day, the good Lord had blessed us with an incredibly beautiful outdoor adventure from start to finish. It was another good day. I believe they're all good days.
This is the revolutionary At-One adjustable gun stock from Boyd's. It lets you adjust stock length or comb height at the push of a button. Adjust the fit for you or for someone else. Like all Boyd's gun stocks, At-One is built tough with laminated hardwood and available for virtually all popular rifle models and in an array of colors. With the At-One adjustable gun stock, any gun can fit anyone.
Identity theft, bankruptcy, divorce, college debt. At BillionAuto.com, these things don't define you. We know life happens, and good people can have issues with their credit. That's why we have dedicated finance specialists committed to trying to help you get approved. We work with a vast network of lenders all competing for your business and have over 7,000 vehicles online to choose from. It's easy to apply. Just visit BillionAuto.com and click Get Pre-Approved. Don't let your credit issues define you. Visit BillionAuto.com today.
Look at these faces. The silly, the surly, the shouldn't be driving. Every day in the US, 27 people die from drunk driving. Won't you help? For just 15 minutes a night, you can give one of these men a safe ride home. Right now, someone needs you to be a designated driver. Let them know you're here to help.
I'm with my buddy Bernie B. Ballistic. Bernie, how you doing today, friend?
I'm doing pretty good.
All right, we got some guns over 100 years old, manufactured over 100 years ago. We're going to talk about these rifles. And
Yeah.
you tell me, what do we have here?
This is a Model 92 Winchester Deluxe. It's got fancy wood checkering, and it's a 92, but it's an experimental gun. It's a 218B.
218B.
Yep.
1892 they manufactured these. This gun's over 100 years old.
Yep.
I love the style. It's got the checkered on it, as you talked about. What else distinguishes it from other guns?
Well, the Model 94, which is the most popular, which they still make. You can still go buy a brand new Model 94 Winchester. This was the gun before it.
Oh.
And it's the Model 92, and then in front of this one was a Model, what was it, 73, I guess.
73.
Yeah.
When we talked about this gun, the Winchester, before, I think it was a 94 in my hands or whatever, and you had said there was a 92, and that was the one the rifleman used?
Yeah, he had the fancy lever on it so that he could twirl it. Shoot it, you know.
This one doesn't have the fancy lever.
John Wayne could do that too.
Twirl it around?
Yeah.
John Wayne could do anything. 218B,
yeah,
that's one of your favorite guns. You love the 218B.
Yeah,
Why?
I love to shoot prairie dogs. I love to shoot varmints, fox and coyotes, call them. And 218B is just a really good varmint caliber.
Yeah. Proof is in the pudding of your ability. How many prairie dogs have you killed, or can't we say?
Oh.
I know it's in the thousands.
Thousands, Con. I killed over 4,000 in 1 year.
Oh my gosh.
So I've killed a lot of prairie dogs.
Yeah, and they're still around. That's pretty gun.
Yeah, that is
Such
that's
pretty
an
gun.
unusual gun, and being a 218B, it makes it quite valuable.
Speaking of unusual guns, here's another gun over 100 years old, and this is the Remington. Tell me about the Remington. This is the first...
It's the first 22 automatic gun they made.
First automatic gun
that Remington
made. Right here.
And Remington started quite early, and they're still going. But this is a Model 16.
Model 16.
22 autoloader. And it was, they started in 1914, made them till 1928. So they're kind of a hard to come by gun. And then being there's a 22 long rifle, and then there's a 22 autoloader, and this was made into the 22 autoloader. Was their first one.
Now, you love shooting 22s.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's easier on the pocketbook too. The higher caliber, you get it's a lot more money for the ammunition.
Yeah.
We got another beautiful gun laying over here, and you had a name for this that it sounded French or something.
It's a martini.
A martini. We can't drink this, and we're not going to. But this is called a martini.
Yeah.
What's the story behind this?
Well, they're actually made in, I believe, Birmingham, England, and then the way I got these was they all came through from Australia.
Oh.
So they made them, the martini, and shipped them to Australia, and then Australia used them, I believe, in the military. This one here is a 22, and I've put wood on it and polished it all up and put
pretty gun
scope mounts on it. We took the scope off, but
yeah.
And then it's a 22.
This is a unique action.
Yes, it is. That action will hold anything you can get in it.
Really?
I mean, if you could, you can get a 225 Winchester in it, or a zipper. It's only limited by how big it is. Whatever you can get in it, you can shoot. It's
no kidding.
Strong enough to shoot.
That is amazing.
I've seen them in 225 before.
Well, there you go. These guns. Now you're leaning on 80 plus, right? So these guns are, they're a little older than you, but you and I, as we age, I'm telling you, we're catching up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I built quite a few of these. When my uncle was alive, we used to rebarrel them to 218B, which is one of my favorite calibers again, and they're just perfect for that caliber.
Bernie, this has been a treat.
Yeah.
Thank you for showing us these guns. I tell you what, folks, he knows all about them, and if he doesn't, he'll tell you he doesn't. But he's got a great collection. I love looking at them all, and I really appreciate it. Bernie B, Ballistic Bernie, and we'll be back in a bit.
On the next episode of Hunt, Fish, Love, I'm going to do some more hunting for the wily ringneck pheasant at Reeves Pheasant Ranch in White Lake, South Dakota.
Like where you pull those last two out of?
I'm hoping I can get one out of here. That was a good cast.
Then I'm back with Bergie fishing for trout in Spearfish Creek.
How about this one then?
Got one? You got one. Doggone you. Way to go, Michael.
How old were you when you killed this thing?
I think I was 40.
I caught my glove on the hook and I can't get it out. Ouch. I don't want to hook me. Ow. That bounce. Yeah, no kidding. Well, I got a little knife. Okay, let's cut it. Careful. Ow, jeez. Careful. All right, here it is. Stab. I got it out, but it ruined the tip of my glove.